The US made it a perfect 24 for 24. For 24 consecutive years, the UN General Assembly voted to condemn the US embargo against Cuba. For the 24th time, the US objected. Only Israel voted with the US. The US said Cuba failed to take into account progress made since both countries re-established diplomatic ties.
As a result, the United States cannot support it. If Cuba thinks this exercise will help move things forward in the direction both governments have indicated they wish, it is mistaken.
But Cuba's foreign minister said Cuba did update the text to recognize progress, and the U.S. was using the content of the resolution as a pretext.
But essentially, this is deeply contradictory and inconsistent with data, with facts, and the new policy that has been announced.
191 nations voting in favor of the Cuba-led resolution underscores the increasing support Havana has from the international community and also highlights how the U.S. appears isolated from the rest of the world on this issue.
For 23 years, the General Assembly has passed the resolution to end the U.S. blockade against Cuba with overwhelming majority votes. Regretfully, such resolutions have never been implemented.
The Group of 77, China, joins the international community in condemning the unilateral blockade of Cuba.
NAM still upholds its call for an end to the economic, commercial, and financial blockade imposed by the United States against Cuba.
Cuba says the embargo has cost the country some $833 billion, despite a broad global consensus that the embargo is a, quote, sad echo of Cold War politics. The U.S. government remains divided over lifting those sanctions. The U.S. objection sends mixed signals to the rest of the world. Having restored diplomatic ties with Cuba, the U.S. objection appears to signal ambivalence about Cuba and may reflect the influence of domestic U.S. politics on the issue. Li Lingtan, CCTV, New York.